Well, thanks for visiting us this morning at KTALnews.com, as well as your Weather Authority app. I'm meteorologist Josh Marces, and this is your Wednesday morning forecast update. We have some rain back in the forecast again today, as we still have that front out there. This is the same front that triggered the widespread rainfall yesterday. We did set the record for rainfall in Texarkana, I think to the surprise of nobody that was there in the rain yesterday. We had over 4 inches of rain there, and satellite radar showing things quiet for the time being. It will be partly cloudy this morning, but we are expecting the rain will pop up pretty quickly, so there will be some morning rain followed by a few afternoon storms as well. Your temperatures here cooled nicely behind the rain yesterday. We're in the low to mid 70s here at sunrise, and your high temperatures later today will likely be in the 80s and low 90s, so the rain kind of keeping our temperatures a little bit below average, which is 96 degrees, so we will have temperatures coming in below average today. Really no rhyme or reason to where the rain pops up. We know there's a front out there. There's probably some lingering outflow boundaries from the storms yesterday, so it's kind of a mashup of where the rain's going to pop up today. None of the forecast models in very good agreement, so I'll show you a couple of them here. This is the HRRR model, which is the one that updates every hour, so typically on a day like today, this has the best handle on the atmospheric conditions. It's showing things staying pretty quiet through the morning, and then it starts to develop these thunderstorms kind of mid to early afternoon, and you can see some of the storms passing through today. Again, we don't expect any severe weather, but once these storms get going, it is possible we could see some brief heavy rainfall, and it's showing a pretty decent coverage of the storms today in Texas as well as Louisiana, and it's not showing as much activity in the northern Arklatex today. Our in-house model from Robbins Toyota here is showing the storms popping up just east of us this morning. It also kind of keeps us quiet through about 11 a.m. or noon today, but it does show these scattered storms kind of popping up in the same locations that were being depicted by the previous forecast model, so that's showing us pretty decent agreement that we'll see some storms today in Texas and Louisiana, and it's also showing kind of lack of rainfall in the northern Arklatex, so that's kind of the trend for today, is for that rain to shift further south, and we will also see that on your Thursday. I think your Thursday will be another mostly cloudy day, and you can see the rain shifting south of I-20 on Thursday and likely on Friday as well. So again, all the rainfall that we saw yesterday, the heaviest rain was here in Arkansas, and we'll see those heavier totals kind of push south. The front is moving south, so that's why those heavier totals are getting dragged south with it. So we still expect to see maybe 1 to 2 inches of rain here south of I-20, and lighter amounts for you folks in the northern Arklatex, but I will caution you, if you get a storm over Texarkana today that does drop another, let's say 2 inches of rain, given that the ground is so saturated, it won't take a lot of rain today to maybe trigger some roadway flooding again. So if you do see some storms in Texarkana, just be mindful of that again today. And the 7-day forecast shows the rain kind of tapering off here as we move through the day on Friday. Weekend actually looks pretty nice for a weekend in August. We'll have temperatures in the mid-90s. May lose some of the humidity, at least just a little bit of it, Saturday as well as Sunday. We start out next week fairly toasty, but it looks promising for some rain. Maybe cool us off middle of next week as well.